everybody, Pgmod Gaming, welcome back to a brand new stream here on the channel. Hope everybody is having a fantastic day today like I am. Woo. Man, bro, I'm telling y'all, man, I am having a terrific day today. Okay, I just got my freaking yearbook today. It was great, it was awesome, I loved it. Oh man. Came home. Hey Lorenzo. Hey, Transmarker sister. Hello, Sylvia sister. Oh my gosh, Mickey. Man, but I came home. I was feeling refreshed. I was feeling great. I was feeling fantastic. Alright. But we have some business to deal with. Hello, Dusty. And by business, by motherfucking business, I mean we got business in a brand new district, baby. Right, last we left off, we finished the historical center. We have finished half of the game. Alright, we got through 3 of the 6 districts. We're moving on to the 4th. I'm scared that someone gets my MP. I'm sorry, sis. Hey, Jan. PGM went to the dentist and it take off the spiky crown. It was just scary but still hurt. The doctor say I'm going to put a new crown. I'm very excited to hear that. But we are in the university district, so we're dealing with a lot of university students here, man. Now, let's see. Murder on the campus. Now, this is already making me nervous because from the looks of it, those look like ants, and that's scary. We're gonna... Hey, Lucky! Woo! Boo! Man. Congratulations on yet another promotion. Well earned, Captain PG, and welcome to Grimsborough's University. Woohoo! We're going back to college. I've heard the students are always more busy organizing concerts and parties than actually studying. Jones, we're not sending you to the university to party. To make sure that the students there are safe. Is that clear? That said, things are pretty quiet since all the students have gone away on summer break. Wow, you send us to the university district right as they let off for the summer? Wow, Chief. Perfect timing, perfect timing. It's a perfect opportunity for you to take things easy and enjoy some well-deserved downtime. Woo! Oh, man. You heard the Chief, PG. We're finally gonna have some time to relax. 2 months later. Okay, so we did get some time to relax. 2 months? Without having to deal with any murders? Bruh, that's fine with me, man. Ugh. I was really looking forward to a bit of peace and quiet. But if we get one more call to save a kitty stuck up a tree, I'm gonna go mad. Ugh. I almost don't want to answer the phone, I swear. As Ramirez gone around telling everyone that we're now the pet rescue detectives. Hello, Gopher Jones. Captain PG, the students have barely returned from summer break and there's already been an incident on the college campus. What? It seems a first-year student, Rainy Goshwala, was found dead on the campus lawn this morning. Are you kidding? Ah, damn. Love you too, sis. Finally, a real case. Murder is not something to be excited about, Jones. I promised the college dean that I'd put my best captain on the case, so don't disappoint me. Are you serious? An incident on the campus? And they're just letting back in for school after the summer. And it's a first-year student. Imagine you just got out of high school and you want to go to university, and then like the first day into university, you're dead. It's okay, tennis ball. I understand. Aw, poor Twinsmarker. It's okay, we're here for you, sister. Don't worry, Chief. PG will solve this case in no time. You heard the Chief. We've got a murder to catch. Let's head straight to the campus lawn to investigate. Ah, hell. Oh, God. Oh, those are ants. Those are ants. Oh, bitch got killed by ants. I shouldn't be calling her a bitch. I barely know her. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. Hey, Lockie. Oh, man. You guys know what we gotta do. We do what we always do. Here we go. Oh no! Oh hell no! Bro. That's... Oh fuck, that is sick. That is... Oh lord. Oh man. Ah, bro. That's disturbing. That's fucking disturbing. This is our first case here. We get welcomed into this new district, and the first case we get is a chick that's died. Barely any clothes on. Tied to the ground. And eaten by ants. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry your teeth still hurt, Sylvia. What the heck happened here? How did this girl end up tied up right next to an ant hill? Oh god, her body is literally crawling with ants, PG. Do you think it was a party gone wrong? I mean, the vomit suggests the poor girl most probably drank too much. What's up with all the writing on her body? And it looks as if someone took off her bikini top at some point. These aren't students, they're animals. Let's send the body for autopsy and see what Nathan can tell us about her death. We should talk to the dean about Rainey's life here on campus. And you really think we ought to collect a sample of ants for analysis? Very well then, but I think I'll just watch from a distance, if that's okay. And then we can move on to something a little less scary, restoring these torn pieces of paper. Hey Strawberry, so glad you're here, sis. Take me a sec. Bro, that's fucking disturbing, bro. I cannot even begin. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? First of all, I analyzed the writing on your victim's body and found nothing of interest. They were just harmless messages. So scared? I'm sorry, sis. We're gonna do everything we can to protect you, okay? Yeah. But as harmless as the messages were, your victim's death was incredibly twisted. She was forced to ingest huge amounts of alcohol. What makes you so sure that Rainey was forced to drink against her will? Because I found scratchings in her throat from when a funnel was jammed down it? But she didn't die from alcohol poisoning. As you know, Rainey was tied up next to an anthill. When she fell unconscious, the ants crawled into her ears, nose, and mouth until she ended up dying of asphyxiation? Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have nightmares about that. I'm gonna have nightmares about that. They crawled into her ears, nose, and mouth, bro. She choked on those. Oh my god. Like, they suffocated her to death. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is so gross. Swarmed by ants invading your body until you suffocate? I'm guessing all the sugar and the alcohol has attracted the ants, but I found traces of a specific type of alcohol, champagne, on Rainey's body, but not in her system. Oh god, I'm sorry to every single person who has just eaten, myself included, because I've also just eaten. Oh god. The champagne is of a much higher quality than what Rainey was made to drink. Obviously, the killer wanted to keep such an expensive drink all to themselves. So our killer drinks champagne, and apparently they don't like sharing. Shame, because it's now going to cost them a lengthy stint behind bars. Bro, I hate ants, but oh fuck, yep, the murder weapon is ants. Oh man, what the fuck? Oh man. Out of all the places to have been tied up, she got tied up next to a freaking anthill. Either that's just poor luck, or that was done on purpose, bro. Man, ants have protein. Man, I know, but I don't want to be eating live ants, bro. I don't want to be eating live ants. That shit's disgusting, bro. I gotta look through here for ants. I already hate ants as it was. I had a friend back in elementary school who was, I wouldn't say deathly allergic, but he was very allergic to ants, more specifically fire ants. And he got, like, in school, he got bit by a couple of ants. Or he got bit by ants on a couple of occasions, and it was bad. Man, excellent work, PG. I think you've collected enough ants from the murder scene to start your very own ant farm. Let's send these ants to Grace, since they were right next to the victim's body. You might be able to tell us something about the murder. Protein or 8/4? Those ants are disgusting, bro. Absolutely, bro. Oh my god. Man. Can we get an F in the chat for Rainy Goshwala, okay? Found gruesomely tied up in her bikini next to an anthill. Can we get an F in the chat for Goshwala? I was eating chocolate. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Oh man. I'm scared of ants and spiders and cockroaches. Oh my god, I hate every single one. Ants act like little recorders of their environment. They store away everything they come into contact with. So you did well to collect some from the crime scene. I analyzed these ants and found many traces of the victim inside their digestive tracts. So you're saying not only did they suffocate her, but they ate her? You mean the ants ate her? Hey, Emerald. Oh my god. That's not the only thing they ate. Also, they also ingest a large amount of frozen yogurt. Ugh, I'm so glad they kept room for dessert. You should be, because I checked with Nathan and he informed me that your victim was lactose intolerant. You don't like spiders? Don't worry, you're not going to deal with a spider today. It wasn't Jeffrey Dahmer, it was ants. Sebastian. Oh. Given that the ants still have the frozen yogurt in their system, it means they ate it in the last few hours. So then that can only mean it was our killer who was enjoying a frozen yogurt shortly before or after having tied Rainy up. Oh my god, oh lord, bro. I'm gonna be deathly terrified of ants from now on, bro. Okay, I'm gonna grind for some stars off camera. I'm totally not cheating, guys. So PG, you look different. Thank you. You can thank Avery for that. Avery actually made my new asset. Bro, poor Rainy though, bro. She got eaten alive by freaking ants, dude. Man, oh my god, I can't even imagine. Against her will, like, she couldn't move. She was tied up. She was tied up, bro. Yeah. Yeah. No. This is why I hate ants. Like, deathly hate ants. Yeah, also, guys, I gotta go. Bye, guys. Bye, brother PG. Love you. Love you too, sister. Okay, let's put together these tarn cases of pickup. Yeah, let's see. What the hell could this be, bro? True Crime Society. Oh, that's weird. PG, I can't believe you just pieced back together a leaflet promoting how to commit the perfect murder. Oh, I didn't even see that. Please don't tell me the killer was stupid enough to leave it here. Hey, I see you've got my promotional leaflet. Are you interested in joining the True Crime Society? No, but we are interested as to why there was one of your leaflets in an actual murder scene. There's been a murder on campus? Oh my gosh, finally! I've been waiting so long for this. Tess! Please, respect for the dead! Man, this chick weird, bro. This chick weird as fuck. Oh. Okay, let me talk to the dean real quick, though. Spawn my question. Ah. Alright, piece of chicken in my teeth, sorry. Man. Oh, this is absolutely dreadful. There's never been a murder at Grimsborough College before, and to think that the first term has barely started. Oh, heavens me. Man. We're here to help, Dean Walker, but about Rainey, it seems she consumed a lot of alcohol prior to her death. Was she known as a party girl? Not at all. Rainey seemed to be a model student. She even came here on a scholarship. If you ask me, she was the victim of a hazing. Wait a second, isn't hazing illegal here? Of course it is, but this is Rush Week, where all the sororities go crazy trying to enroll new recruits. It's impossible to control. These sororities force the first year students to compete in humiliating tasks. Inevitably, a lot of drinking is involved. Hey Valerie, what is it with the gondolas? Yeah. At least I think it's a gondola. Rush Week kicked off yesterday at the Eisenhower Amphitheater. All the sororities gathered there to present their houses to the first-year students. Dean Walker seems convinced Rainey's death was due to a hazing pushed too far. Why do students do such things? But let's not jump to conclusions just yet. For starters, we don't even know if Rainey was interested in joining a sorority. Great idea, PG. Dean Walker did say that Rush Week started off at the Eisenhower Amphitheater, where all the sororities presented their houses. Oh man, I don't. Oh wait, yes I do. Oh man, what? Because I just saw a message from, or like a tweet from Creekcraft saying that he's streaming, but that anyone who posts the emoji of the gondola, it equaled a ban. So apparently this is something that's like big right now, that's trending right now. I have no idea why. Yeah. So if Rainey was interested in joining a sorority, she would have been there. It's the best lead we've got. You ready to check it out? You know it. I'm gonna expose you to my 2K. Bruh. How would anyone do that? What happened? I missed something? We found this chick, Tess Goodwin, who seems awfully fascinated at the fact that there's a murder on campus. Psychology student. Wow. Tess, can you explain what one of your leaflets on how to commit a perfect murder was doing right at the murder scene? Police officers have been handing out leaflets for students to join my true crime society. But each time I hand one out, they tear it up. I can't help it. I'm passionate about crime. That's why I'm studying criminal psychology. And maybe I sounded excited by the murder, but for one to actually happen on my campus is fascinating. OMG, I can't even believe I'm talking to the living legend Captain PG right now. I followed every one of your cases. You're like a cop superstar. Do you think I could assist you in solving this case? It could really help me with my thesis. I'll be as quiet as a mouse. We're flattered you like our work, but I'm sorry, this isn't a textbook exercise. It's a real life murder. Somebody was actually murdered here. You understand that? Wow, she's such an odd character. I really hope the rest of the students here aren't as enthusiastic about murder as Tess Goodwin is. Jesus Christ. Girl's a freak, bro. I don't know how to feel about that. See how... Did you see how she reacted when we mentioned that there was a murder on campus? She's like, oh my god, a murder on our campus? That is so fascinating. I'm like, bitch, you creepy fuck. For all I know, you did it. You and your creepy ass. Okay, let's see. We got a crowbar. A ladder. A handbag. Ooh, got ourselves a little handbag. Disco ball. Emergency exhaust. Engine balloon. Blue bear with the eggs. Huh? You're so clumsy, no wonder you were out of BFDI 18. Yeah, I don't care, at least I'm still in BFDI A and Teapot. Bruh! Oh my god! Do you like it? 7W7. Shh. Sorry, let me try and read that again. Did I say that right, Transmarker? Shh. Yes, Gondola. Great job, PG. I can't believe you managed to find this bag among all this mess. And look, it clearly has her victim's name on it. Sorry. Excuse me, I'm tired. This proves Rainey was here for the sorority presentation. Tongue. Sir. But you're right. It still doesn't prove her death was a result of a hazing. We should search through her bag. With a bit of luck, we might find something of interest. Well, ain't this something? Let me check through her bag real quick, buckaroo. Oh, bitch, I saw immediately. Man, I found this scrapbook. Great job, PG. By searching through our victim's bag, you found this handmade scrapbook. Rainey's Guide to Surviving Rush Week. Sadly, it didn't help Rainey much. Look, there's the name of the person who made the book, but it isn't in English. I choked on air? How'd you choke on air, Lockie? Good idea. Let's send the scrapbook to the lab and get this name translated. So I had a look at the scrapbook, Rainey's Guide to Surviving Rush Week, that you found in your victim's bag. Turns out that the name of the person who made it was written in Hindi. And in English it translates to Misha Gashwala. Gashwala? You mean like your victim, yes. Misha Gashwala is your victim's sister. That's such a name, Gashwala. Like, hey Gashwala. Hello, Jack. Woo! Yeah. What's more, Misha is a third-year student at Grimsborough College. PG, this isn't going to be easy, but we need to inform Misha of her little sister's death. Miss Gashwala, we regret to inform you that Miss Gashwala, your sister, is unfortunately passed away. I'm sorry, Miss Gashwala. Sorry, it's just a unique name that I can't help but say it. It just feels right to say, you know? Rainey's dead? Oh, but that's impossible! Nobody could have possibly wanted to harm my little sister. She was just so sweet. Oh, Rainey, I so wish I hadn't treated her so badly. I didn't even want her to come to this college because I thought I'd have to babysit her. Ballerina cappuccina, cappuccina! So instead I wrote her this stupid book on how to survive Rush Week in the hopes that it would excuse me of my sisterly duties. About Rush Week, we have reason to suspect your sister died in a hazing accident. Do you know which sorority she wanted to join? She was so desperate to make new friends, I think she would have joined any of them. I knew she was scared of being away from home, and I ignored her. Having to deliver such terrible news to the loved ones of the deceased is truly the most excruciating part of our job. I hope Misha manages to hold it together. Ugh, I thought with all the technology available nowadays, students no longer had any privacy left, but we still have no idea what our victim was doing the night of her murder. All we know is Rainey was tied up, covered in writing, with her bikini top undone. Our two most plausible theories are it's a hazing gone wrong, or something of an even more sinister nature. Yo, Captain PG, you're not gonna believe this, but there's a video that's just leaked online which has gone viral on campus. We're not in the mood to watch a funny video, Alex. Oh, this is definitely not a funny video. It's a viral video of some kid boasting about having slept with Rainey, and it was posted online late last night. What? My sister downloaded a Pokemon show for me to play? Nice. Ooh. Okay, right, before we do that, we still got some stars to get. So we're gonna get some stars. We're gonna go get some stars now. You guys want to go get some stars? I'm gonna get stars without you. Life could be a dream. Life could be a dream. Zooba dooba zoom shadoo. Life could be a dream. Kitty. Right. What was it there? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. DB, I already say tralero tralala. Tralalero tralala. Life could be a dream, life could be a dream. Zooba dooba zoom zoom. Life could be a dream. Hello, Sister Victoria. Yeah, oh my gosh. So nice of you to join us, sister. So nice of you to join us. Enough with the freaking gondola, bro. What are we doing? Y'all. What is it with people being like, let's post emoji of the gondola, the most random motherfrickin' oh, how the frick do I describe it? The most random motherfrickin' where the fuck is my cousin kept on spamming that on my stream. No damn gender, you lie already. Alright, man. Cool. I hope you get that revenge, bro. Man, but I don't get what is it with the freaking ganja. It's like people were like, oh, what's the most random emoji that we can start spamming in people's comment sections? Oh, I know. What about this funny looking gondola? I'm like, dog. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I thought it was an aerial tramway. I'm pretty sure it's called a gondola. I have no idea. And life will be a dream if I take you up to paradise someone. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Then my cousin decided to do gondola. Your cousin decided to gondola. What is a gondola? It's basically like I don't know how to describe it, but it's basically like you get on it and it like it's kind of like a carrier that like takes you upward or something. I have no idea. It's the caca that Jacob was spinning, bruh. Why we referring to everything as caca? Why we referring to everything as caca? Stop referring to it as caca. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Vatu. Oh man, come on, bro. Shooba dooba shoop yadoo. Life could be a dream. What is a gondola? Actually, I should probably search it. That's a gondola. Gondola. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's spelled Gandulla. Gondola. I have no idea. Actually, hold up. Let me actually check. No, Gondola. Apparently. I don't know. I think. Gondola. Because I was searching up the... Because my phone, if I want to type in an emoji, I can like search for an emoji. And I started typing gondola, and that emoji appeared. So yeah, I was right. It is a gondola. Gondola, I think. Gondola. Yo guys, you wanna go on a gondola? Bro, what the hell are we spamming gondolas for, bro? You know what? Hold up. Hold up. Nah. Hate it. Gondola. Gondola. Yep, Gondola. What is the meaning of a gondola? Gondola lift. Okay, so there are two different gondolas. There's a regular gondola and there's a gondola lift. What you guys have is a gondola lift, which is basically means a cable transport and type of aerial lift which is supported and propelled by cables from above. Consists of a loop of steel wire rope that is strung between two stations, sometimes over intermediate supporting towers. Cable is driven by a bull wheel and a turn. Okay, well this is all big boy words for you guys, but I'm just getting this from the official wiki. But like, think of like a ski lift. Think of like a ski lift. If you guys have ever gone skiing, I've never gone skiing, but think of it like a ski lift, right? That's what a gondola is. Hopefully, you guys learned a little bit about a gondola. But now I really want to... Okay, I'm actually going to be right back because I got to go grab myself something to drink. I will be right back. Okay, look in my eye. Look in my eyes. What do you see? I got a personality. I know your anger. I know your dreams. I've been everything you wanna be. Oh, I'm okay. Sorry, I'm not singing Got a Personality no more with the bro. I'm like, I get like, I get flustered all of a sudden because I'm trying to arrange myself, brother. See ya. Okay, enough WWE references for right now. Okay, I'm gonna actually start making like a new. I'm gonna start making like a new rule where you guys gotta stay on topic to what's going on. Right? Actually, new rule: stay topic to what's going on as much as possible. Right? I'm probably not gonna enforce it as much because I don't really want to upset some people. But I mean, I would kind of like for us to stay kind of on topic. You know what I mean? But if not, that's fine, I guess. You know. What is a dinner? Can I eat it? Yes, you can eat a dinner. A dinner is food that you eat at night. So literally anything that you eat at night can be considered a dinner. Actually, I gotta ask you guys all a question. How do you define a meal? Like, how do you define breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Do you define it based on the food? Or do you define it based on the time of day in which you eat it? Because me personally, I would say, like, you base it based on, like, what time you're eating it. Like, you eat breakfast in the morning, you eat lunch in the afternoon, you eat dinner in the evening, right? But that got me thinking, like, well, some people eat breakfast for dinner and they call it breakfast for dinner, which makes me think, oh, maybe it's not, because why would you call it breakfast for dinner unless you're just calling it that because you're eating food that you would normally eat at breakfast? Like, I don't know, it's just all confusing to me, but I want to know from you guys personally. So you guys base your meals based off of the times that you eat them. That, okay, that kind of helps me a little bit. You know, because that's really something. You know, I'm the only one who doesn't like breakfast, and it's okay to not like It's okay to not like breakfast, but like you just don't like the thought of eating in the morning. Is that it? Because we're pretty much establishing right now that breakfast is defined as uh just eating in the morning. So, in theory, you could have like a sandwich in the morning and that can be considered breakfast. You can I don't fucking know. You can eat a steak in the morning and that can be considered breakfast. You can eat a chicken you can eat a McDonald's hamburger in the morning and that would be considered breakfast. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm trying to get an understanding. Like, do you just don't like the thought of eating in the morning? Or, like, what, like, okay, so, Transmarker, what is your favorite actual food that you actually eat? I swear to God, if you fucking say caca, I'm gonna lose my shit, right? I'll eat anything for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Like, because there have been times in the morning where my breakfast will literally just be, like, a cupcake, or it will be, like, a snack, or it will be a slice of pizza from the night before. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's breakfast. Is the time in which I eat my food. So, pizza? Okay, so if you were to eat pizza in the morning, so would you eat pizza in the morning? Transmarker. Would you eat pizza in the morning? If you had the option to. Okay, so then that would be considered breakfast, right? That would be considered your breakfast. If you ate pizza in the morning, that would be considered breakfast. Bro, there's a thunderstorm, but I don't give a fuck. Hey, daughter, how's it going? How's it going, Stars? Hey, Stars. So, I'm posing a question to you, to everybody. I'm posing a question to everybody, Stars. So, Stars, how do you define meals? How do you define breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Do you define them as what you eat for those meals, or do you define them by the time in which you eat those meals. So, like, say for example, would you call it breakfast because, you know, the food you eat at breakfast? Like, you know, eggs or bacon or toast or whatever, like, would you consider that as defining breakfast, or would you define breakfast as, you know, you eat in the morning? Like, how would you define it? Because I'm actually curious now what everyone's opinions on this are, you know? It's very interesting to get other people's opinions on this. Mother of God, what the fuck? What am I missing? You asshole, you fucking... Oh my god. Okay, now let me ask you guys some other questions. This one emoji reminded me of something PG said. Oh my god, bro. Okay, now let me ask you guys some more weird, interesting questions. Okay, I'm going to say a word that people say differently. You know, so I'm gonna say something. So I'm gonna give like a word of something that people say differently, and I'm gonna say it in the different ways that other people pronounce it. You tell me how you pronounce it. All right. So first of all, we got a southern staple, right? Pecans. Do you say pecan or pecan? Okay. So like like say one if you say pecan, say two if you say pecan. Pecan. Hey Dusty. How's it going, bestie? Say pecan? Okay, now I'm curious. How many of you fuckers say pecan instead of pecan? Because now we're about to have problems. Bro. If you... Okay, as a southerner, we say pecan. Okay? There is no such thing as pecans. It's pecan. Hey, RC. How's it going, grandson? Okay. Now, let's do it. Let's do a different one, okay? PP can. Just the way, just a PP can. Bro, oh my god, I'm so angry right now. How dare you do that to me like that? I'm so freaking offended. Alright. Now, what do you call a soda? Right? What do you call, it's okay, Transmark, I was kidding. Okay, what do you call a soda? Do you call it, okay, do you call it one soda, two pop, three cola, four Coke? Plan on hosting a big event after I get out of school for the summer. Cool. Soda? Pizza? Come on now. You don't call soda pea soda. Come on now. You're yanking my chain here, man. You're pulling my leg here. There's no way that you say it like Mongos. Right. If you say Mongos, what is wrong with you? Mondongos? What's a mondongo? Then go to the park, play tag and hide and seek, and I'm gonna dump all my papers there. Cool. Ooh. Nice to hear that, Dusty. We had a great day. It was a super way to spend some time together. Ooh. Nice, nice. We had a great day. It was a super way to spend some time together. We had a great day. Oh, it's the best day. And nothing could be better. All the music we'll play. It's always a great day. Ain't nothing could be better. Anytime we get together, we had a great day. It was super way to spend some time together. Sorry. What maybe me and my friends might head to my mom's house and just chill and stuff. Mama, your mom, brother, your mom, your mom, your mom, brother, your mom. Yo, guys, like I said before, like I said at the beginning, I got my freaking yearbook today, bro. I got my yearbook. Lucky! I love you, Lucky deal. Anyway. Oh, man, let's see. Okay, boom, boom. Boom 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 boom. But what the fuck am I missing, bro? There's no way, brother. There's no way. I'm going to Chuck E. Cheese tomorrow. Lucky, bro. I want to go to Chuck E. Cheese, bro. I haven't been there in ages. If they still have the robots and stuff there, bro, like, I want to go there to see the freaking robots. There, just play the fucking arcade, bro. Hey, actually, I got a better thing going on next week. Next Thursday, I'm staying overnight, the entire night, 24 hours, inside of a, inside of a main event. Alright? You guys know main event, right? The big arcade, staying inside the main event. Overnight. We're gonna be locked in there, sleep overnight there, bro. It's gonna be crazy. It gonna be lit. It gonna be epic. I'm talking like y'all gonna be jealous. Then last we're gonna go to round one. Okay, nice. Gonna get the party rim. Gonna get the party rim. Party rim. We had a great day. It was a super way to spend some time together. Ooh. Oh man, okay, let's unlock this door. I mean, okay, we found our victim tied up with her bikini top undone, which suggests Rainey was the victim of a possible sexual assault. And now, Alex, you're telling us there's a video of a college boy bragging about having slept with her? That's found its way online? Sadly, yes. It was filmed last night, but it became viral this morning. Here, why don't I play it for you, Captain PG? I gotta play the role of a douchey frat dude, bro. Hold up. What's up, my brothers? Latest to join our Sleeping Hall of Famous one lucky PSI Sigma Gamma pledge. Rad, dude. Oh my god, I'm gonna hate myself so much after this. She's a spicy little number called Rainy. Who gives a shit? Rainy up to it. Let me tell ya, she was tough she was through the roofie, bro. For all you other fraternities, Rush Week is almost over, so better hurry and taste that fresh meat before it spoils. Party on! Woo! I hate myself so much for that, bro. Oh my god. I hate myself so much for that. I'm actually going to jump off a building. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm gonna hop in front of a fucking cruise ship. No. I can't believe it. He actually posted a video online in which he brags about sleeping with Rainey. Then he encourages his fraternity friends to hurry up and sleep with first-year students while Rush Week is still going on? What an asshole. If he's the one who tied Rainey up and got her drunk to have his way with her, then he's got to be super dumb to brag about it online afterwards. At least he taught us something. He called Rainy a PSI Sigma Gamma pledge, which means Rainy wanted to join that sorority. You're right. We should go search the PSI Sigma Gamma sorority house and check for ourselves whether Rainy was there. I'm just gonna call it the PSG sorority house, because I'm not saying the PSI Sigma Gamma sorority. That's just fucking long as shit to say. I was asleep. Oh my. Now all that's left is to identify Mr. Big Mouth. PG, do you think you'd be able to identify him by running his profile through the college database? Yeah, sure, bro. We had a great day. It was a super way to spend some time together. Yeah. Remember, PG, in the viral video, it was mentioned Rainy wanted to join the PSG sorority. Now we need to verify this lead. Bro, why would you say such a motherfucking long-ass shitting phrase, bro? And we had a great day. It was a super way. Spend some time together. We had a great day. The very best day. And nothing could be better. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, tennis ball. I didn't mean to. Yeah. They even to focus on the game. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, what do we got here? Well done, PG. I'm surprised you weren't blinded by all of this pink. People really should invest in paper shredders, because these torn pieces of paper are just too easy for you. And since you can find a needle in a haystack, I know you'll be able to find something of interest in this pile of girls' items. You can call them clothes, bro. You were saying, PG? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to ignore you, buddy. Can we not talk about him here? Because I despise him and I don't like talking about him here. Thank you. Come again. Let's see. Bada bing, bada motherfucking boom, bro. Man, this guy seems like a dish, bruh. Man, he's the sort of guy who I want to kick in the fucking face, bro. Excellent work, PG. So the boy who's claiming to have slept with Rainy in the online video is called Josh Anderson. Given how dumb you gotta be to post such a video online, I'm surprised he even goes to college. Come on, let's go question him. I feel my senses tingling. What do you mean by your senses? Anyway. No more gondolas! I am the gondola dash wobble double double. I don't fucking know how the fucking lyrics go, bro. No, seriously, I actually feel my senses tingling. Your spidey senses! Why is it tingling? Nicely done, PG. The funnel that was hidden in those clothes reeks of alcohol. Or the alcohol. Funnels. Helping college kids get drunk for decades. But it could also be used to force someone to drink. You're right. There's a high chance this is the funnel that was used on Rainy. Let's send it straight to the lab. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, grandson. Bro, I know, right? No, I have no idea what June 17th is. Excellent work, PG. So those pieces of paper you found in the PSG sorority make up an invitation. Dear Rainy, you have been invited to join PSG. After you've squealed with joy and jumped up and down, come see us, your PSG sisters. Oh, I'm sorry, Stars. It's okay, we got you. We got you. Alright, thank you, Tennis Ball. This not only proves that Rainey wanted to join the sorority, but they also wanted her to be a part of it. So why tear up the invitation? You're right, it must have been torn up because either someone was jealous, or the invitation was no longer needed now that Rainey's dead. Let's talk to the PSG president about all this. If the massive portrait of her in the sorority common room is anything to go by, her name is Madison Springer. Not gonna lie, she looked like a baddie. She looked like a baddie. Oh my god. Bro, she looked like such a baddie, bro. I'm sorry. I analyzed that funnel you collected from the PSG sorority, and as you already guessed, it was used for drinking. Or rather, it was used to force someone to drink. I found membrane particles on the funnel which came from Rainey's esophagus. Rainey must have already been tied up when this happened, because no one with their throat full of blood would then allow someone to pour alcohol down the funnel. So that means if the killer was... So that means it was the killer who forced Rainey to drink. Exactly. Now, on the outside of the funnel, I found faint traces of ascorbic acid, which make up vitamin C supplements. Evidently, your killer enjoys the extra boost. So our killer takes vitamin C supplements, huh? They will come in handy soon because there won't be much sunlight once they're behind bars. Oh my gosh. Sorry, everything's going by so fast. Okay. Aw, Transmog. Seriously, Avery, I'm sorry for calling you a blueberry. Man. Aw, you guys... Man. I hope you guys are all feeling okay. Right? I hope you guys are all feeling okay. I love you guys. Aw, okay. Bye, stars. Love you, daughter. Anyway, drama student. Josh Anderson. And Josh Anderson, we've just seen a video that was posted online in which you claim to have slept with Rainey Goshwala. Shh, bro, not so loud. I've got a bitch of a headache. I swear, champagne is such a killer, man. But yeah, I slept with Rainey. Lol, you want the details or something? I met her in the Eisenhower Amphitheater. She was hot. We banged, end of story. And then he had to go and brag about it online. It's a fraternity tradition. We initiate first year rushes, bruh. These are the ways of college. And then we film our stories, but some asshole leaked mine online. You even realize Rainey's dead? Shh, not so loud, bro. My head is gonna explode. Unless Rainey died from the total bliss, which is sleeping with me, I didn't kill her, bro. I totally did. Bro, this guy is... Oh my god, I want to punch this guy in the face so bad. What a little shit. Josh seems so freaking sure of himself. But you can be sure he's just made it to the #1 spot on our suspect list. I think that the fraternities here prey on vulnerable rushies, first-year students who are most probably too intimidated to even say no. You're right, PG. It's pointless getting worked up. Let's head back to the amphitheater. With a bit of luck, we might find enough incriminating evidence to arrest Josh. I mean, our killer, of course. Little Caesar. Little Caesars is mid, bro. I mean, it's cheap and affordable, but there's a reason why it's cheap and affordable. It's not the greatest. Oh, man. Oh, I'm sorry, RC. I hope you feel better, grandson. Madison, as PSG president, we'd like to ask you a few questions concerning the death of Rainey Goshwala, who wanted to join your sorority. Oh my god, it's such a tragedy. I so wanted Rainey to be a part of our house. She would have been such a great multicultural asset. She just rocked that whole Indian thing way better than her sister, Misha. Misha is a PSG? Yeah. Wait, Misha is a PSG? I mean, look at her fucking badge, bro. How could you not tell, you dumbass? Ice Cream Homecoming, there better be no drama. Understood. Oh my god, yes, but I don't know for how long. Misha's been temporarily suspended since last week for having broken the house rules after drinking way too much champagne. Interesting. And one last thing. Did PSG happen to have a party last night for the first year rushies? Nuh-uh. Last night I went out for low-fat frozen yogurt, and then I went to bed. Oh my god. There wasn't any PSG party that I heard of. Officers, and as their president, I would know. Oh, come on. You honestly think that we believe a sorority president would go to bed early during rush week? The busiest and most activity-filled week of the year for sororities? I promise you, PSG is so popular that we don't need to slut ourselves out like the other skanky sororities. If you don't believe me, I got dozens of sisters who are willing to back me up. Alright, damn, don't have to use such language to me, bro. Ugh, if you ask me, Madison's lying through her teeth. You're right, PG, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm convinced there's evil lurking behind those big puppy eyes. It's true. At least we learned that Misha is a PSG girl, though there's not much point questioning her since she's been temporarily suspended. Oh, no you're not. No you're not, Tennis Ball. You're the best grandson ever, Rainbow Cloud. Let me know that. Rawr! Oh my god! Oh my god! Lockie's here! Oh my god! How's it going, dear? Oh my god! She's here. Anyway. Let's see what we got here. What are we looking for? We need your patch. What is your patch? Where is the patch, brother? Where is it, brother? Oh my god, brother. You dumbass. How dare you be there? I got some popcorn. And like a cosmetic bag, bro. So freaky. No, bro. Enough with the gondolas. Way to go, PG. This newspaper article heading is extremely faded. But that one word in the title, hazing, is enough to warrant a little more digging. Would you mind recovering the full headline? I'm on it, buddy. I am the I don't know why you're lagging, bro. Everybody seems to be lagging at certain points, but I'm not lagging on my end, bro. Hazing. 17 September 1981, hazing gone wrong. Great work, PG. You not only recovered the full headline from the newspaper article, but you also recovered its date. The article dates back to 1981, but the headline still has me curious. Hazing gone wrong? I just came up with the most random and dirtiest pickup line. Bro, what is it? Especially since Rainey's death could have been due to hazing. I agree, PG. Even though this article is apparently more than 30 years old, it would be smart to send it to the lab so that Alex can recover the full article. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh, Tennis Ball for me. After much searching, I managed to find the article, Hazing Gone Wrong, based on the newspaper strip you found in the amphitheater. They got Eternal Sugar. Oh my gosh, Mickey. It's about a first-year student who, during Rush Week in 1981, wanted to join the PSG sorority. Oh my god, that's the sorority Rainey wanted to join. The sorority organized a hazing and tied this first-year student up before forcing her to drink huge amounts of alcohol. What the? This is exactly what happened to Rainey. Remember, this happened in 1981. And this first-year student has survived. In fact, the hazing victim is now the dean of this very college. What? The hazing victim in the article is Donna Walker? Rainey's death must have stirred up a lot of bad memories. It'd be best if we checked up on her. Miss Walker, we're sorry to have to bring this up, but we've recently discovered that you were a victim of a hazing incident back when you were a student at this very college? It's true, I was invited to the PSG party, but during which the girls thought it'd be funny to tie me up and force me to drink. I was in a coma for 4 days. Oh my god, we're so sorry. The only positive outcome of that incident is that I've hardly ever touched alcohol since. Hardly ever? Well, I admit I may drink the odd glass of champagne from time to time for special occasions. What hurt me most about that incident is that the dean at the time didn't do anything to punish the PSG girls. It made me so angry about to become a dean myself didn't do better. And if Rainy's death was caused by the PSG girls, I admit the young student in me would be very happy to see their sorority closed down for good. Poor Miss Walker. It's terrible what happened to her. Why do kids find it necessary to torture others like that? One thing is clear, the dean doesn't even try to hide her hatred for PSG. PG, what if Miss Walker tried to frame PSG for killing Rainy in order to close down the sorority for good? And now that I think about it, she's the one who found the body. Oh lord. Well, at least now we know that Rainy wanted to join the PSG sorority, but we still don't know what she did the night she got killed. We also know that the dean hates the PSG sorority and could possibly have gone to extreme measures to try and get it shut down. Then there's Josh, who claims to have slept with Rainy, but as of yet, there's no proof of a sexual assault. And of course, there's the president of the PSG, who denies her sorority had a party last night, but even after finding all that out, I still don't have the faintest idea who our killer is. Captain PG, a certain Tess Goodwin wants to see you. She claims to know who killed your victim. What the? That's impossible. How could a student have cracked the case before us? Oh, loud. Oh, loud. Yeah. Captain PG, a certain Tess Goodwin wants to see you. She claims to know who tied up and murdered Rainy Goshwara. Surely a student couldn't have discovered who the killer was before us, even if she does major in criminal psychology. Either way, the longer the killer is at large, the more the students are at risk, so we need any help we can get. Which reminds me, Ramirez, I want you to go around campus and hang up posters asking for any possible witnesses of the murder to come forward. I'm going now since I need to go to sleep soon. Bye-bye, y'all. Okay, bye, Sister Valerie. Woo. Yeah, I walk around campus. That actually sounds like fun. And you're right, PG. Since we'll already be on campus to speak to Tess, we might as well search the campus lawn. Tess! What you got for me, girl? Ugh, I don't feel well. Do you think you can overdose from taking too many vitamin C supplements? I honestly don't think so, Tess. Apparently you wanted to see us because you know who the killer is? I don't know your killer's identity, but I do know their psychological profile. From what I've heard about the way Rainy died, I can tell you your killer is passive-aggressive with a deep inferiority complex. In other words, they must belong to the PSG house. Those girls are more twisted and morally depraved than any psychopath I've heard of. And those psychos become especially deranged during rush week. I mean, they're famous for their sick hazing rituals, which leave most girls emotionally damaged. I actually wish I could study their hazing rituals to learn more about group torture firsthand. It was going on last night, but I wasn't able to get close enough. Wow. Tess seems overly obsessed with PSG, and it's not reassuring that she wants to witness the hazing for herself. What if she captured Rainy and decided to conduct her very own little hazing in the name of research? Still, Tess is convinced PSG organized the hazing, but she couldn't get close enough to the sorority to witness it. Lucky for us, we're unstoppable. Ooh, yay. And what the hell is this? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I thought I saw Dora for a sec. I thought I saw someone say Dora. I'm like, what? Dora, the explorer. Booze and a super cool explorer. Oh my god. Broken pieces. Alright. Sody can. Fleur. Football. I said football. Stick. Pepernot. With the name Rennie. Damn it. Hello, Ceylon. Doreen and Tergo Ajafara. Awesome job, PG. Look at this note. It's addressed to Rainy, but the message is too faded to read. Do you think you could recover the writing? And at first glance, this looks to be a broken trinket of some kind. Since it's on the crime scene, it could be of importance. Would you mind piecing it back together? I wouldn't be the greatest detective of all time if I couldn't, bro. Gotta say that every episode, bro, because it's a staple at this point. Goes a little something like this, you know? La 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 la. We had a great day. It was a super way. And that looks like Rainy and Misha, bruh. Her. Motherfucker! Keep your eyes on me? Alright. Oh! My god, here we go with the lyrics again. Takes me like 5 years to catch on that you're singing a song again, bro. Good job, PG. Nobody these days ever leaves their cell phone just lying around like that. I've got the sneaking suspicion that it could be of interest to us. It's asking for a PIN code. Do you think you can guess it in less than 3 tries? And look at this photo of Rainy and her sister in front of the Taj Mahal. I agree, we should give this back to Misha. I'm sure she'd appreciate it. Welcome back, Transmarco. Woo! Guess what I did to your character in Character AI? What'd you do? Pranked him with a whoopee. Ah! How dare you prank me with a whoopee cushion, bro? Okay, first of all, let me go back and get the rest of the... Yeah. Leave this woman in my destiny. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that, bro. Oh. I am the club go, the swallow, the who. Yeah, hello, Sylvia. Welcome back, C-Store. Yeah, I am the club go, the swallow, the who. In fact, I'm a good singer. Nice, Dusty. I don't know if I'm good at dancing. You're probably a good dancer, too. Look, I wouldn't give up on trying to dance if you want to dance, bro. Like, if you want to dance, dance your little heart out, buddy. Buddy boo, buddy bruh. Man, I just now learned how to do, like, yesterday, I just learned how to do the official, like, choreography, or most of the choreography for, the Fresh Beat Band's Great Day song. You know, their little dance and shit. I kind of learned how to do that. You know? We had a great day. It was a super way. to spend some time together. Hey, Bone. Sometime together. We had a great day. The very best day. Nothing coming back. Ooh, boom. And we'll sing. And we'll hang. We'll get it. You talk, you die, Josh. Damn, brother. And PG does it again. I can't believe how quickly you managed to recover the message written on that note you found in the crime scene. So let's see what's written. Rainy, you talk, you die, Josh. Short and straight to the point, but you gotta be pretty stupid to sign your name on a death threat. We already know Josh posted a video online claiming to have slept with Rainy, so why would he then threaten her to keep quiet? It doesn't make sense. I really don't want to see his face again, but it looks like we don't have a choice. I'll just keep my hands in my pockets for fear of slapping him. Oh man. Let's say there's a way. Looks a little bit of Hindu. Excellent work, PG. You restored that piece of jewelry you found on the crime scene in no time. And look at these symbols. You're right. We've seen similar ones before on Rainy's scrapbook. These are Hindi letters. Since this piece of jewelry is of Indian origin, this could very well belong to our victim. Let's quickly send this to the lab. Cubit 3D. Dibiyoto. Well done, PG. You unlocked the spawn you found in the PSG sorority house in no time. Now let's see. Oh my god, this spawn belonged to Rainy. Let's hurry and send it to the lab. It might finally give us some insight into our victim's private life. Kind of funny anyway. Nice. And we had a great day in a super way to spend some time together. I analyzed the victim's phone you found inside the PSG sorority house. I didn't find anything in her text or photos. But then I analyzed her call history and noticed that she called an anti-hazing hotline late last night. You're right, PG. That anti-hazing hotline is used to report illegal hazings. Rainy hung up after a few seconds, but I could still trace the call and I can confirm it came from inside the PSG sorority house. I don't know why Rainy hung before reporting the hazing, but at least this proves without a doubt that there was a hazing party going on at the sorority. Let's go talk to the PSG president again, and this time Madison better do one better than her puppy eye look. But it was kind of funny. Nice. Oh my god, it's okay for pranking me with a whoopee cushion. I forgive you. I analyzed that jewelry you found in the crime scene, and it's actually a really beautiful anklet of Indian design. And there's Rainy's name written on it in Hindi. I ran some tests and managed to extrapolate fragments of pink fiber stuck within the chain work. Okay, but of what interest is that to us? Well, as you know, Rainy's hands were tied by the killer, so she could only use her legs to defend herself. Obviously, at least one of her kicks connected to the killer, and that's when microscopic pieces of the killer's clothing got stuck in Rainy's anklet. So our killer wears pink clothing. Ha, they picked the perfect color to really make the handcuffs stand out. Let's talk to Rainy.
Here, Misha. Captain PG found this picture of you and your sister at the PSG sorority, and we thought you'd appreciate having it back. Oh, Rainy! I've just learned that she wanted to join the same sorority as me, PSG, and I know what my sorority sisters are capable of. Since I've been suspended from PSG, I don't know if they even conducted their hazing ritual last night. Madison promised me they didn't go forth with the hazing, yet Rainy's dead and I don't know who to trust anymore. I'm going mad over this. You look faint, Misha. Maybe you should eat something. How can I eat knowing that Rainy is dead? The only thing I managed to swallow was a vitamin C supplement, and even that made me feel sick. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo. I'm such a terrible sister. Last time I saw Rainy, I invited her to eat frozen yogurt. I had totally forgotten she was lactose intolerant. Ooh. Oh man, that ain't looking good, bro. It kills me to see Misha in such a state, and if it turns out that the girls of PSG kill Rainy, it would be the ultimate betrayal. PG, we need to solve this case quickly. All these stories and rumors aren't good for anybody. Hello, Josh. Hey, I've just found the magic cure for hangovers. Frozen yogurt laced with vitamin C supplements. Works like a charm, bruh. Don't try and change the subject, or we'll give you another headache. We found a death threat you wrote to Rainy. It was the last piece of evidence needed to arrest you. What? No, wait, okay. I'll tell you everything. Rainy caught me kissing another boy outside the amphitheater yesterday. I pleaded with her to keep it a secret. But why even keep it a secret? There's nothing to be ashamed of. What the fuck? Wake up, man. Everybody judges you all the time, bro. You gotta fit in and pretend you're someone else. If people found out I was gay, I'd lose everything. So I thought if I leaked a video online claiming to have slept with Rainy, it would damage her reputation and no one would ever believe her if she said the truth. Josh is telling the truth and that he feels pressure to hide his true self, then I feel sorry for him. Still, this doesn't excuse his online video. I mean, destroying a young woman's reputation just to save face? Tell me, PG, how are things ever gonna get better if the new generation doesn't rebel against expectations? And given that Josh has acted out that part so carefully for so many years, don't you think it's possible he could have taken it one step further? Either way, he got what he wanted. Rennie's not gonna tell anyone his secret anymore. Madison, we have proof that your sorority subjected the first-year students to hazing last night. Hazing? Oh my god, no, officers. We were just having a little bikini party. I admit we had a little bit of fun by riding on the rushies. But I've never heard of death by permanent marker before. And maybe there were a few challenges to complete. But we totes have to have some sort of test to decide on who can enter our prestigious house. Was there any drinking involved at your party? I admit I may have drank a little champagne. It's my only weakness. Apart from that, I'm an angel. But I made sure nobody under 21 drank. Before you ask, Franny was at the party, but she left with all the others. I'm getting tired of that Queen Bee acting all innocent all the time. Death by permanent marker? Well, at least the Sharpie explains all the writing on Rainy's body. I'm sure all the other pieces of the puzzle will fall into place shortly. Captain BG, your idea to put up posters around campus calling for possible witnesses really worked. You're such a genius. You sound like Mesh when doing that voice. I know, bro. One student came forward. Apparently she was on a night out with some friends, and they took a load of pictures. As it turns out, some were taken near the campus lawn last night. Oh my god, please tell me she caught the murder on camera. I don't know. She gave me all her photos, and I'm not sure what I should be looking for exactly. Don't sweat it, Ramirez. PG will have a look through them and be done with it in seconds. Isn't that right? Excellent work, PG. I'm amazed you managed to pick out this particular photo among all the other ones the student gave us. Look, the photo's pretty blurry, but in the background it looks like it could be Rainy who's tied up with someone standing next to her. Hello, Transmarka! That must be our killer. Ugh, these girls were most probably so drunk that they failed to notice Rainy. You're right, there seems to be something glinting on the killer's shirt thanks to the flash of the camera. Can't make out what it is, but hopefully Alex will have more luck than us at the lab.
I analyzed that photo that you found among all those snapshots the eyewitness gave you of her night out, and I can confirm that it is indeed your victim in the background, with her killer standing right next to her. I enhanced the glint coming off the killer's shirt and discovered that it was a brooch. I could even make out the letters on it. They are Greek letters, which make up the PSG name. So our killer wears a PSG brooch. Well, how about that? Captain PG, how's your first case of the University District coming along? Not too big of a challenge, is it? Not at all, Chief. We were actually preparing to leave the station to arrest our killer. PG, are you ready to go teach them a lesson? Alright, Tennis Ball, I need your help on this. I need Assistant a Tennis Ball. Assistant a Tennis Ball? No, I need Assistant Tennis Ball. Man. Alright. First up, let's look at Donna Walker, the college dean. Alright? Remember, our killer eats frozen yogurt, drinks champagne, takes vitamin C supplements, wears pink fabric, and wears a PSI Sigma Gamma brooch. What are we thinking them? She got the champagne, but that seems to be about it. Is she our killer? I'm only doing this just because I want to see if you guys can get it right. Not her? Alright. Test Goodwin's psychology student. The only thing she seems to have is the supplements. Is she our killer? Alright. Misha Goshwala, literature student and sister of Rainy Goshwala, our victim. Frozen yogurt, champagne, supplements, pink fabric, Sigma Gamma brooch. Is she our killer? Oh boy. Alright. She is our... Okay, so you're saying she's our killer, but let's just make sure, okay? We gotta cover all our ground, okay? Josh Anderson, drama student. Frozen yogurt, champagne, supplements, pink fabric, but no brooch. Okay. Not it. And finally, Madison Springer, sorority president. Frozen yogurt, champagne, does not take supplements, but she has the pink fabric and the brooch. Okay. We're down for arresting Misha Goshwala. Misha Goshwala, you're under arrest for the murder of your younger sister, Rainy Goshwala. It wasn't a murder. It was an accident. When I heard she was dead this morning, I thought it was just a bad dream. An accident? You tied her up and tortured her. I didn't mean to. It all started because of Madison. She phoned me up last night after PSG organized their hazing initiation. Of course, Rainy passed all their tests with flying colors and Madison couldn't shut up. Oh, Rainy was so much cooler than me. How could I not be mad? Ever since we were kids, Rainy has always strived to be better, prettier, and more popular than me. She lives to make me miserable. I decided to tell her how I really felt. As my sister, I hoped she would understand, but when I saw her in her bikini covered in writing, she looked so ridiculous. That gave me an idea. If I humiliated Rainy in front of the whole college, maybe it would ruin her reputation forever. I told Rainy that there were more hazing rituals coming up and that she needed to practice drinking. I kept giving her more and more to drink.
Until she finally refused. She was already quite drunk, so I easily managed to tie her up. And then I forced her to keep drinking until she passed out. And after admitting all this, you still want us to believe it was an accident? It was, I swear to you. I didn't want to kill her. I just wanted people to find her like that in the morning. If I had realized there was an anthill next to her, I would have never left her there. Oh my god, what kind of a monster am I to have killed my own sister? She didn't take drugs, by the way. Misha Goshwala, as far as I can tell, you're a bright, educated girl who's enjoyed a healthy upbringing. Yet you've murdered someone you've grown up with. Someone you're meant to love unconditionally. Your sister. I swear it was an accident. I never meant to hurt Rainy. You tied Rainy up, forced her to drink, and let her get swarmed by thousands of ants, whether you acted consciously or not. This was no accident. Misha Goshwala, you're hereby charged with manslaughter and sentenced to 12 years in prison, during which I want you to see the prison psychiatrist regularly. Please, Your Honor, I made a horrible mistake and I'm ready to pay for it, but please don't throw away my life like this. We'll make sure you continue your education during your term and we'll assist you every way we can upon your release. But this is prison, not a summer camp. Everybody says university is meant to be the best time of your life, but it's also that age where you're still figuring out who you really are, and some people can get lost on the way. Gavel. I need to invest in a gavel, bro. On the plus side, the youth have loads of energy to spend, and so do we until our next case. There's a concert at the Grimsborough University Concert Hall. What do you say we go get our groove on? Don't you think? But you know we still got one more thing to do. The bonus.
Captain PG, you've done a great job as usual. You just arrived in this district, yet everyone has already heard how good you are. The rush period isn't over, and the Dean asked to see you. She needs your help to solve this hazing problem.
Hey PG, while we're there, I'd like us to patrol around the campus. We should make sure what happened to Rainy doesn't happen again. The university campus? That brings back memories. Now that the case is over, could I come with you? I'd love to visit the place. Sure, we should just hurry up, but... Nathan, what's this sweatshirt you're wearing? Are you trying to disguise yourself as a student? Of course not, didn't I tell you? I'm a PHI Sigma member in college. Or I was a PHI Sigma member in college. If we're in a hurry, I can tell you about it on our way. I can tell you about it on our way. Let's go! God, I can't speak, bro. I'm stumbling over my words. Everything looks as calm as ever. Maybe Rush Week is winding down. I hope so. The university should be a safe place for its students. I hope the dean has an idea to stop hazing. Oh my god, Captain PG, I'm so glad to, see you here. I really need your help right now. Someone stole from me in our chapter house. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. You must help me. Oh my god. Chapter house? This brings me back in time. Captain PG, maybe I could help you with this problem. After all, I'm more familiar with the Greek system than Jones. Whatever this problem, as you say, is a really important... Whatever, this problem, as you say, is a really urgent matter. So is someone gonna help me, yes or no? Yes, Captain PG will be right with you. Get out of my way! Psychological emergency, I need a pass. The amphitheater will close in an hour. Move! What? She nearly knocked me over. What's wrong with her? We should check up on her, too. Once we've talked to the dean, between them and Madison, I guess they won't be bored, PG. I guess I won't be bored. Man, Markiplier's streaming right now. Didn't think I'd say that. Girl, what the hell? Oh my god. I hurt, but... Okay. I'm sorry. Captain PG, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for your efficiency during the investigation. I know I can trust you, so I thought I could ask for your help. That's why we're here, Miss Walker. What's the matter? You see, I fought with the university board for years to get hazers suspended, but until now I never succeeded. But I know one of the students has taken photos of pledges being subjected to hazing. They use them to keep the pledges from reporting their treatment. I even know which student is playing paparazzi during their welcome rituals. He'll never testify, but his photos are proof enough. And you want us to interrogate that photographer so he'll give us his picture? No, it'd be useless. But I heard he keeps his negatives somewhere in the campus grounds. Please, I need you to find those negatives. The board would finally listen to me if I had them. Sure. Girl, what the hell? Tess Goodwin, what had you running like this? You could have hurt yourself. I'm sorry for earlier, Captain, but I really don't have time to chat right now. Yes, we gathered that much. What's the matter? Tell us. Maybe Captain PG will be able to help you. Well, alright. I had this special criminal psychology class, the once-in-a-year kind of class. I took a lot of notes, of course, so I'd be prepared for the upcoming tests, but I lost them. I'm sure I had my notebook with me during my last class in the amphitheater, so I thought I'd search the place. The test is in 3 days. I can't fail it. Oh, please help me find my notes. Okay. What about medicines? Yeah. Oh my god, Captain PG. Thank you so much for coming to my help. It's really nice to talk to you It's really nice of you to take the time to do so. Don't worry, Captain PG is the best. I'm sure they'll solve your problem in no time. This place reminds me of my own chapter house so much. Except for the pink furniture, of course. Trinity brothers aren't very attracted to pink, weirdly. I'm sorry, but someone stole my president's pin. It was a PSI Sigma Gamma's founder's pin. It's been passed from president to president since 1931. I know I sound like a lunatic, but nobody outside of the sorority would know how rare that pin is, or where I put it away. Captain PG, I think the thief is one of my sisters. Oh my god. Please, could you help me search around the house? That pin is very important. Sure. Yeah, fine with me, man. I know what you were talking about. Alright, let's see. Turn negative. Nice. Okay, show the can, a comb. Golf club. Ink blot, test, skateboard, snow, banana peel, envelope. When you can create your own character on character ad. I don't know. I don't remember how long ago. I'm glad you're so efficient, PG. You found those shredded negatives in this big campus in no time. And putting an end to hazing is a very pressing matter. I hope those are the negatives the Dean needs to stop those cruel behaviors. Can you restore them, PG, so we can be sure? That's positive-alutely. I like chatting with you on that side anyway. Nice. Boom. Can and heart. Where would a can and heart be? Oh, okay, I see that. What about the can? Where's the fucking can? Boom. There we go. Awesome, PG. This is Tessa's notebook. She even wrote her name on it. I bet she's the kind of student who always forgets their stuff everywhere. Like in this amphitheater. Let me see. Oh, PG, someone tore the page with her last notes off. I'm afraid she'll have a nervous breakdown if she doesn't get her notes. Can you recover them? Of course I can. What kind of person would I be if I couldn't get them? She comes once again. It's Madge. Oh my god. Oh my god. I cannot stand Madge. Oh my god. Okay, we got a laundry hamper. Un débat, je suis
J'ai chicote d'or. J'ai pom-pom, j'ai lipstick. J'ai paddle. J'ai belle. J'ai backpack. J'ai high heel. J'ai gift. Ow! Look! Hey, what's like going on here? Oh my god. What's with those girls in pink? I wonder. There is pink everywhere. You're right. Though this box could be a good hiding spot, nobody would think of checking its contents for a stolen pin. Nobody but you, PG. You know, in my fraternity, we also had a beautiful old pin collection. Important members would wear them for graduation and... right. Let's dig into this box first. No, tell me more. Tell me more. Alright, time to fix up Je nickel thieves. Oh my god, Je nickel thieves. Je nickel thieves. We go to fix up Je nickel thieves. Alright. Bunch of negatives. Here we go. Thanks to your skills, those negatives look better. Those shattered pieces we found would have been useless for the dean. But they're still very damaged. I can barely make out 2 pictures, and even if they seem to depict some horrible hazing ceremony, we need more evidence. Alex should be able to do something about it.
Absolutely, man.
Seriously, PG, the pictures on those negatives are awful. I couldn't restore all of them, but I think you'll have enough with what I found. Those pictures show all the hazing going on behind the scenes of the university, from slightly embarrassing moments to sadistic humiliations. It must be very traumatic. The photographer took a lot of photos. With so much evidence, I hope you'll be able to make him deeply regret taking part in all this. Disgusting. Why would those students want to immortalize such moments? This should help Dean Walker. Let's bring her those negatives. Okay, let's see what we got here. Psychology. Zoink, Scooby motherfuck. Yeah. Alright, those notes seem legible now. It's a good thing you're handy with powder, PG. Tess will be relieved to have her notebook back. Damn, I don't understand half the things written here. Those murder stories and diagrams look gruesome. That criminal psychology class seems very macabre.
Or however the fuck you say it.
Boom, bit. Other way, man. There we go. And this pin looks a little like the kind of pin we had in my fraternity, but this one shows the Greek letters PSG. The rest of the letters engraved are half erased. We better make sure that this pin is Madison's. I'm afraid she'll have a fit if we're wrong. Do you think you can decipher them?
PG? Absolutely.
Rest in peace. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Alright, man. PSG. October. Let me guess, October 31. 31. The Undertale. PSG October 31st. You're right, PG. That matches what Madison told us about her founder's pin. It wasn't very smart of the thief to hide it in that box in the middle of the house. Internal wars can get pretty ugly in a sorority or fraternity. There was this incident when I was a sophomore, and that guy thought he could get away with
Oh, you know what? Well, BG, I think that story isn't really appropriate to tell, especially when standing in a girl's dorm. Let's just give Madison her pin back. Thank you.
Happy Rusev Day, Rusev Ultra, Rusev Machka.
Alright, Dean? Well done, Captain. I'm so glad you found those negatives. I can't believe I finally have a proof to show to the board. Yes, I bet this photographer never thought his photos would be used against him and his peers. I guess he didn't. But thanks to you and to those negatives, this time the board will be forced to step in. I'll finally be able to put those dangerous behaviors to a stop. It's a good thing you've been promoted here, Captain PG. We really need help to ensure the students' safety. Take this, you deserve it after what you've done for us. Nice. Man, Aiden English needs to turn to the WWE. Return? You said might have done Ronaldo's. Choo-wee! Look what Captain PG found in the amphitheater. I think it belongs to you, Tess. My notebook. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was starting to think I'd have to borrow a friend's notes, but nobody takes as detailed notes as I do, and I would have failed the test. And you're welcome. Jeez. Just breathe a little, would you? Your criminal psychology course seems stressful enough with all those murder stories. Yet you face those stories every day. I don't know how you manage to keep a cool head while dealing with those murders, Captain PG, but thank you again. You totally saved me. I cooked too much this morning, thinking I might have a lot of work to do at lunch, but with my notes back, I'll be alright. You can have some as a thank you. Yay, Buckle! Oh my god, your hands are full of blood. Oh my god. Also, welcome back, Twins Maka Sister. Oh my god, my pin. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Captain PG. It's like such an important symbol in our sorority. Who is crazy enough to steal it? I bet it's one of my sisters. Some kind of backstabbing tramp for sure. Oh well, sorry. I mean, she was probably just a lost sister looking for attention. A treasure. Oh my gosh, she was jealous of this treasure. I'll make sure she gets the other purple pin I have. Oh, but all ended well thanks to PG. Nothing worth fighting over, right? It's a good thing you got this pin back. Of course. Thank you again, Captain PG. You really are the best. Here, take those outfits. They'll totally suit you. Trust me, I'm a fashion expert. Ooh, I got a gown. But I didn't graduate here, bro. Why would I need this? Being serious right now? I'm so sorry, Transmarker. I hope you feel better soon. I really do. Like, I don't really know what much to say to that, but I hope your hands stop bleeding, alright? And that's the next case we gotta look forward to next episode. Holy shit, that bro, that looks like he's in a freaking drum, bro. What the fuck? Anyway, that is gonna do it for me today. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, do all the things, because you guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. You guys mean the world to me. I really do mean that. And let me know if you guys are enjoying these cases so far. Let me know down in the comments if you are ready for the next episode, which I will tell you the name because I have, you know, I have made thumbnails for every single one of these cases, so I know the names of every single one of these cases. The names, okay? I don't know anything in them. I just know the names. And the next case is going to be called Killing Me Softly. So, yeah. So, if you guys are ready for that, let me know down in the comments below. But, with all that being said, everyone, remember, stay safe, be good people, and until next time. How many more you got? There are 56 cases in this game. We just completed case 32. So, if I'm doing the math correctly... 6 minus 32... We have 24 cases left. 24 cases left in the game. So we are over halfway done. But anyway, with all that being said, everyone, remember, stay safe,
be good people, and until next time, everybody, good friends, bye-bye!